So in this video, I wanted to show you guys some of the presets I've been able to make specifically for church and worship teams who play electric guitar or probably other instruments. I haven't honestly tried it with bass and keys and things like that yet, but here's some presets I made through the Neural DSP Quad Cortex. Today I'm playing through a Nash JM63 with stock pickups and the Quad Cortex. That's pretty much how I have my routing. So this is the CB Benson. This is my I guess my favorite preset I've made, and the rest of the ones I've made kind of modeled after this one. So this is a CB Benson modeled after the neural capture of a Benson Monarch, and it says pretty mellow because it's just kind of clean tones. So it's pretty basic here. And the layout I've got for each of the presets in scene mode is this. A is clean, B is overdrive, C is gains, D is lead tones, E is vibes, like vibrato and stuff. F is drone for droning sounds and worship. G is octo for octave stuff, and H is swell. So we'll start off in clean tones. I will state that this video was made before the update from Neural DSP with the 1.1 added effects and things like shimmer and all those verbs. So if you haven't heard of that, you can check into that. But my presets that I have currently will probably be updated in the near future. These are all, by the way, available on the Neural DSP Quad Cortex app. So if you want access to them, download that, and you can download those to play on your Quad Cortex. Pretty straightforward. So let's start with some clean tones. That's a little bit of compression, a little bit of EQ, and a little bit of verb. So to explain a little bit more what I have, this is kind of the foundation. I got a solid state comp. These aren't activated yet that are kind of see-through here, but the polyoctaver, a Brit Blues overdrive, a green 808, the amp, which is the Benson Monarch, an EQ of a low-high cut at those levels, and then I'm using a cab that's a 212 UK C30 greenback 69. And I love that cab, it sounds great. Then down here, it continues into graphic equalizer. And then I've got some effects that are disabled currently until we get to them. But got a vibrato, and I've got a vintage chorus. I've got a digital delay. I've got a modulated reverb, a tape delay, and also a hall reverb. So what you're hearing right now is compression through the amp and a little bit of EQ through that cab. Let's move on to the overdrive. A little bit of breakup. Good for rhythmic worship stuff. Got some gains, a little more double overdrive. A little more lead tones. Onto some vibes with some vibrato. A little droning. of octave. This enables more of the drives and kind of back to that. I love octave sounds in chords, but also standalone is pretty cool. You know, the a little heavier on the subs. I like the sound of it. Last but not least, a little swell effect. So that's pretty much it on the CB Benson. Obviously you can play a lot of different songs and a lot of different sounds with that specific preset that I've got available for you. The next, I'm going to kind of walk you through just what it looks like. These aren't all available, but just to give you some context of what I'm doing on Sundays at church. This is CB Electric and Vox. CB just stands for my name, first and last name, and then Electric and Vox, obviously it's self-explanatory. I use this with vocals and just electric guitar. And then it goes on to what I use more common on Sundays, which is CB guitar, Vox and loops. This is when I use multi-tracks playback app through this pedal, and guitar and vocals all through this. The routing is kind of seen here, but I'm not really going to get into that because I made another video about that. You can check that out. But this is kind of what the guitar sounds like in that. Just more worshipful sounds. Same kind of layout as you can see here, that I just kind of made. I like to follow that because it's just something easy to remember through my presets. So yeah, that's that. And then got acoustic Vox when I'm leading with acoustic and vocals. And then the next one available to you guys is the CB Dumble. So this is modeled after the Synergy OS Dumble Clean, and the same obviously layout as CB Benson, just different sound. So this is a lot brighter in my opinion. Sounds. A little more drive. A little more drive. Lead tones. Some more vibes. So on and so forth. You got your more droning sounds. Your octaves. It's got, you know, more cleaner, cleaned up sounds compared to the CB Benson. Specifically made this patch to play with something like humbuckers or something else like that. So on to the last but certainly not least, a CB Rock preset. This is just for heavier drives, heavier gains, that kind of stuff. So this is what this sounds like. Cleans. Little driven sounds. obviously more breakup. This is for more intense worship songs. Maybe give it a little more drive. Play something like. Going to some vibe. Maybe into some lead. Maybe some Gabriel Price and Friends. I like this one a lot for the heavier stuff, obviously. Maybe even not as heavy, but you could do something like, I don't know, Sea of Victory. Maybe a little bit less drive there. Get into more of the lead tones of that song. Maybe some cleaner, I don't know, cleaner riffs like this.